Hi, this is Mr. Rutherford. In this problem, we will learn to find the products of pure imaginary numbers. Simplify. Negative 9i times negative 5i. One thing to keep in mind is that I, our imaginary number, is equal to the square root of negative 1. So now when we multiply negative 9i times negative 5i, I'll group negative 9 and negative 5 and multiply them together, and group the i's together. So here we're using the commutative property of multiplication. Now negative 9 times negative 5 is positive 45. This will be I times I, which is equal to I squared, and I squared is equal to negative 1. So this means we have 45 times negative 1, which is equal to negative 45. 2 square root of negative 72 times negative 3 square root of negative 50. Now in this case, notice we have a negative number under each radical. And so we need to get rid of that by using our imaginary number I. So first, I'm going to say that 2 square root of negative 72 is equal to 2i square root of positive 72. Then we're going to multiply that by negative 3i times the square root of positive 50. So I've pulled out the negative. So in other words, we can write this as negative square root of 72 is equal to the square root of negative 1 times 72, and this is equal to the square root of negative 1 times the square root of 72. So you can see how I got the imaginary number I and brought it out and replaced the square root of negative 1. So now we have a positive integer underneath the radical. So let's go ahead and group the parts that are similar. Here on the outside we have 2 and negative 3. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Next we have I times I. In the last example we said that I squared was equal to negative 1, so I'll write times negative 1. Then we have our square roots, and we have 72 times 50. Negative 6 times negative 1 is equal to 6. Then we have the square root of 72 times 50, which is equal to 3,600. Now the square root of 3,600 is equal to 60, so we have 6 times 60, which is equal to 360.